super early. That shit is like really late game stuff, and I found that shit like crazy ass early. So that's kind of nice. I already have. The only thing I need right now is wrench schematics or a wrench itself, so I can start breaking out cars for small engine. Once I have a small engine or two, one small engine will get me the cement mixer, and I can start upgrading everything to cement. My house is still not fully built, but you'll see what it looks like. I'm streaming it by now, by the way, if you want to watch. Huh? Yeah, right now I'm loading. I always stream through YouTube because, like I said, it saves afterwards. You'll see this place is not as ridiculously well protected as the other. It's also in the middle of nowhere, but it's important. I need it at the middle of nowhere. I mean, if you need some shit, you know I'll fucking come help out. Yeah. Like, I need stuff, but I don't need stuff. You know, I'm 334. Anything I need is just dicking around. You know? What do you mean? Yeah, he's super into Paragon, and nobody else is. The game is fine, but he's just like super duper into it, and we're all like, okay. Right? Like, alright. Oh, yeah, you told me that. Someone just sent me a message like, can I fucking join? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't know who the fuck you are. So you know what's cool? I can put passwords on everything in the game. If you know the password, all you have to do is... Never mind. And the cool thing is, if you know the password, you don't have to put it in every time you open it. You put it in once, and the game, like... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck you, game. Yeah. You said you're what? That's hilarious. Nice. By the way, maybe I'm crazy, right? Because I'm from New York, so I gotta check. If I say don't get gas, what do I mean? Okay. Yeah, I live in Minnesota now, and this place is so white. I told a black girl don't get gassed, and she had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. That's how white this place I work at is. I was like, she's like, what? I was like, oh right, I'm from New York. I forget you guys didn't know this shit. But then I thought about like, you're fucking black. You're supposed to know this shit. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in like a really serious, real talk. Like, you're supposed to know this, sweetheart. Like, I'm sorry, it's true. It's Challenge of Elders. What's the extra point this week? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, you gotta do all the work now. I'm just digging. That's what like half my fucking videos are, by the way. It's just me digging. It's me, yo. PewDiePie, suck my dick. I mean, I could dig while screaming like a fucking lunatic if you want. Yo, did you see that link I sent you, Zach? So Trump announced his vice president, and his vice president name is Pence. So they made a logo for Trump and Pence, and they have the T and the P interconnecting, and everyone makes fun that it looks like the T is fucking the P. So then a shit ton of people started making GIFs with the T actually like fucking the P. And he took that shit down. The logo is gone. Yeah, they got rid of the logo because people are making fun of it too much. Dude, only Trump would get trolled out of a logo online. Like, how sad is that? People online made fun of him, so he changed the fucking logo. Dude, don't even have the balls to fucking... Yo, I have this long series of articles I would like you to read someday, Zach. Not today, obviously. But it's about this guy who, no exaggeration, lost his mind. He released it as a book called And Then I Thought I Was a Fish. No, it's called And Then I Thought I Was a Fish. That's what the book called, yeah, because that's what happened to him. Is there was a point where he like almost drowned himself because he thought he was a fish. Yeah, no, that's good. And don't take that to mean like it wasn't. It took him a trip before he got to the point where he was fucking like a fish. But I'm not saying like this is not a cautionary tale so much as it's an interesting fucking story. You understand what I'm saying? Like this guy, he was up for like, I forget how many hours, like 30 something hours. Like no sleep for 30 something hours, maybe longer than that. I forget how long it was, but he technically broke the Guinness Book of Records of me staying up awake, like this whole time. And by the way, the Guinness Book doesn't accept entries for staying up because it's unhealthy and people were like getting seriously sick trying. So the fact that he broke the record that is too dangerous for even to try should give you an idea of how like he stayed up way too long, basically. And something snapped. He was also high the entire time that he was up. Like high. You know what I mean? Like no. Yes. For no joke, like days straight up, just fucking crazy. He doesn't even quite remember. He doesn't even quite remember exactly like the details, obviously. But so he lost his mind and he went to the asylum, and it's like his first person story of how his brain used to work and how he fucking thought about things, and it's really, really interesting. He's a funny guy. He's a computer programmer now, and he writes a blog on like just random shit called stilldrinking.org, by the way, is the name of the blog. That's the fucking blog. I know, right? What do you mean? Oh, besides the grenade thing? I mean, you can fucking push the button. Didn't you just push the button and find out? Oh, yeah, when you go in, you'll find out, I guess. It's probably in the app. Didn't you check the app there, Bev? Easy, like both of you. I don't know. What exotic makes you get your grenade back faster? Oh, weapon-wise, why don't you use Slalok? The one that gets better when you don't use a super? Since you're not going to be using your super much, might as well fucking get the best out of it, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fuck that bitch. I'm like... Yeah, the reason I was asking was like, I'm wondering if this is a New York thing or if Minnesota's crazy. I guess it's just Minnesota's crazy. I can't believe they don't know what don't get gas means. Not just that, like, never heard the term. You know what I'm saying? Like... Just weird. Just weird as fuck. That's crazy. Oh, fuck me. Forgot to turn on my forge. Yeah? Which one? Gotcha. I dug up somehow. Okay. It would help. I wasn't planning on it, no. I mean, I guess I probably should, right? Should stop being lazy and shit. It's like I wish I could play both games at the same time. No. Yeah, you don't get a third guy in. It's just you. Yeah, fuck randos. Yo, this fucking game though, Bird's Nest is so important, especially early on, that I have become like a master at finding small circles on the ground. After we fought Golgoroth, I found a bunch of them on the ground where Golgoroth is at that I have never seen before in my life. Just these little circles on the ground. Yeah, nothing special, but it's just funny that I never noticed them before. But now that I'm like so used to looking for little circles on the ground, I'm just seeing them everywhere, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck. Whatever, I guess. I have food on me to attack zombies. That's great. Yeah, right? Just kill some shit, yo. All you have to do is fucking grenade shit, dude. Nice. Went to get a supply drop. Turns out there were 2 supply drops instead of 1. That was weird. Found a 3 deer in the process. just in the short walk going to where these 2 supply drops were at. Found a little bit of coal on the ground on the way back. It's not a bad little trip, you know? Yeah, I can see what you mean. Supply drops don't have a lot of like great shit, but I found some interesting stuff in the supply drops. Deer are a pretty good source of food, meat, as well as animal fat. And, well, there's other kinds of food, obviously. Meat's pretty important. Animal fat can be turned into biodiesel fuel, which will eventually become gasoline. So, damn near, yeah. You also get large bone from the deer, and you use that shit for, making glue. Glue gets duct tape, and duct tape is involved in every single kind of explosive in the game. Most notably for me is going to be exploding crossbow boats, which, you know, huge fan of, and rockets. For my rocket launcher, which I don't have yet, but when I have one, I don't have a rocket launcher yet. You gotta like find the schematics to build them, and then find the parts necessary to assemble the whole thing together. In my main game, in the one with Chris, I have a rocket launcher. I have 2 rocket launchers and like 30 rockets. I'm rich in that game, motherfuckers. Although, remember that Chris Rock joke where he talks about like you should make bullets expensive so that people won't be like stray bullet shooting each other by accident? I feel a lot like that in this game because bullets are so fucking valuable that like every time I rocket something I'm like, damn, I just put 50 gunpowder into that. Was it worth it? Like, see, I got pretty lucky and I found a huge vein of nitrate and coal when I was digging under this farm. So I have gunpowder to spare, but even then, like, gunpowder spare is what I have, like 10,000 gunpowder. 50 gunpowder is still a decent chunk out of that, you know what I mean? It's not like I can make 100 rockets and just go around rocketing everything. That shit would be like 5,000 gunpowder. Every vein of coal that you find is usually going to be about 200 coal. And every vein of nitrate's about 120. Yeah, but I mean, that should also give you an idea of how much 50 is. When, you know, yeah, it's a lot. It's a huge chunk of what you find. What's up?
Not much. Oh, this is fun. Extra
She's
sauce.
only slightly different from his normal state of being. Play.
Yeah, last time I drank and played Destiny, I played to get drunk beforehand and then come home, and then play the drinking game of every time you die, drink. I don't remember that night. I don't.
That sounds like a terrible. That sounds like a terrible drinking game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. The Betrayed. Yeah.
So what he's saying this a lot is you should fucking join up.
Rev, why did you bring up the itching? For the last, like, hour and a half. My fucking leg. Stupid cast. Oh,
Yep.
I mean, if he's having trouble shooting, you really think he's gonna do better with grenades?
Yeah, they heat seek.
In other words, he's just gonna blow himself up every 10 seconds. Alright, that OP helps on the way. Yes, the Gimp is inbound. Oh god, Andy's trying to sidearm things too. Loud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Rise of Iron. Your best bet is honestly get a yeah. Yeah, the gift card's the best bet, dude.
Was that round one? Oh god.
I don't think he seems to care very much.
Obviously. Yeah, I do. Good. Oh god. This is so loud, but the remote is over there, and I can't hobble all the way over there right now.
Get your shit together, alright?
we even bother to revive you? Why is Psylocke all the way down here? I didn't even know he could come down here.
You know what?
Gotcha. For the lulz. Dude, why do arc bolt grenades suck so much ass?
Because they've been nerfed like 15 different times.
Like, they don't even fucking one-shot anything anymore. Not even acolytes.
Yeah, they keep getting nerfed. The only problem I have with Bungie and Destiny is that they have a real hard time nerfing shit just for the PvP. They do it sometimes, so I know they're capable of it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that last patch with all the super buffs was literally like 50% of those super buffs was for PvE only.
Yeah, which was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then once in a while they do some shit like that where like was Arc. No, I'm okay with that. It's just that like Arc Bolt needed a nerfing on PvP. It never needed a nerf from your PvE.
Yeah, it wasn't strong in PvE to begin with.
Yeah, it was fine in PvE. It was never like, oh my god, I got my Arc Bolt, I'm so happy. Bungie was promoting the shit of Arc Bolt Year 1. It had like, it's one of the few grenades that had its own fucking exotic.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Raspberry was all about Arc Bolt.
Yeah. I mean, Arc Bolts are OP as fuck when you run them on Stormcaller with Arc Web.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, Lucky Raspberry Arc Bolts weren't that great in PvE to begin with. Making them even weaker was just kind of like, why?
Dude, all Lucky Raspberry does is increase the bolt distance.
You know, what would make exotics better, I feel like, right? Like, imagine if Lucky Raspberry actually made Arc Bolt look different, or act different. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would.
What if it jumped to 6 people instead of 3? And looked like a different color or some shit? Just to, like, you know... Yeah, just to feel different. Yeah, I'll bet. Like, that was one of the things I like that Warframe does in little things. Like, there's a frame called Volt. And he has a move called, you know, Chain Lightning, where you shoot someone with lightning and it skips up to like 6 or 8 players or enemies or whatever, doing less damage as it goes through.
Chain Lightning is so dope. I love that ability.
Prime Volt has the same move, but because he's Prime, his one, the lightning looks different. The lightning comes from the top, not from the front.
Oh, that's cool.
So he looks like he's calling down the lightning, like from above the sky, as it chain lightning into different people. It does the same damage, it does the same shit, it just feels like you're a more powerful version of Volt, so you have a more powerful version of the attack, even though it's not more powerful, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks that way.
Right.
And that matters.
It's all about feeling powerful, not looking and being powerful.
That shit matters, it feels cooler. You know, if Lucky Raspberry Arc Bolt grenades had a different look, even if they're exactly the same as they are now, they just look different. People will like that better. I bet you would get more use.
Orbs on the low side rev.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see. No, Warcraft's is in-game. When I played 11, we had to download an application. We called that DAT swapping. Yeah, you would DAT swap for better looking abilities, like fan-made abilities and shit. You could replace them with the ones that were currently in the game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that stuff is really cool.
Yeah, my Link show when I was in 11 was big on using parsers. That's how we determined who got to go the damage dealing classes. If you could beat one of the people in the top 5 damage dealing classes, you could be a DD in endgame content from that point on. If you wanted to be a damage dealer, you had to top one of the top 5 people. I mean, that's really the only way we could do it, to be fair, on who got to go damage dealer. Like, we still have to be able to kill the shit, so if your DD sucks and it's not geared well, sorry, but you can't go that. But if you get it geared well and you can out-damage one of us who main damage dealing classes, then yeah, you can go DD, go for it. I'll fucking go support this time. Oh, you just got summoned out of your bubble.
Wait, what happened?
He got detained.
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh my God, that was
yeah,
great.
That's happened to me before. Yeah, that's so bullshit. Good. It's happened to me before. Yeah, fuck Varric sometimes. Guy's an asshole. Especially when he gets impatient. Like, fuck you, dude. You come do this shit. You come do this shit, you motherfucker. Oh, I feel dumb. I just wasted coal, so...
No, I'm just teabagging in front of you.
No, this is dumb. Oh well.
You playing on a Titan Red? Yeah, you are, okay. That explains why getting these grenade kills is being a pain in the ass. Yeah, the only one with OP grenades can't even fucking grenade things.
I'm sure it'll be fine. There you go.
That perma trip.
Right, meow?
Right.
That's OP as what?
I really need to fucking elevate my foot.
Fuck you.
For context, by the way, guys, I did fracture my ankle today, so my shit's kind of fucked up. A little bit. There we go. Alright, score's above 30. Yeah, I had to, like, stop killing things and wait for grenade recharges.
Maybe.
Okay, then. That's awkward.
Maybe there's owls out in the world, you know?
I don't know what the fuck Red's talking about.
You said maybe you heard an owl, right? Yeah, I said maybe. Yeah, I heard an owl too from my game. Come on, bitch, that's come at me, bro. Come on, come on.
Came in around late and still passed raid.
Nice. Just like the cake. And I got another wrench. Holler. Mm-hmm. Yo, that wouldn't be funny.
Tragic. They gave me another sidearm. Yeah, I don't already have 15 million of them. Worth it. Bye, Rev. Okay. Wasn't sure if you got disconnected or not. I should do that as well. Of the war.
What are you using it
I'd
for?
rather have the stability.
Stability for PvP, range for PvE. Because most targets you're going to use, since you don't have to headshot, you're not going to miss them. So stability isn't a problem, but range affects the damage by quite a bit. And you need that extra. Yeah. In PvP, that's less important than stability. But in PvE, you know.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Ooh, it's got stability for days, though. I would actually like that one better for PvP. Because the bolt jump on that without stability is a little strange. The higher stability would line it up a little more even.
Alright guys, I'm gonna cut out a little early tonight. I'll see you guys later.
Later, man.
Have a good night, Zach.